All right, I think we'll go ahead and get started. I just wanted to say thank you so much for joining us tonight. We are thrilled to have many of the movie stars here with us tonight, um, in our that they're able to share in this exciting movie premiere. My name is Jen Gettleman, and I'm the deaf-blind consultant with WDBTAP in our outreach team. Um, as we go along tonight, we would love for you to snap a picture of your child or your family all dressed up for our event, and for you to share that with us. Um, Tonight, the way that it's going to kind of work is we're going to first show the movie so that everyone can enjoy it. And then once that is done, I will invite each movie star on screen for a minute or two just to answer some questions. And so as you're watching, just if you have questions that come up about the talents that they're showcasing, we would love for you to share those questions in the chat or the Q&A once we invite that child onto the screen. And so I'll explain a little bit more about that after our movie. WDBTAP Kids Image Description. A red theater curtain is pictured in the background. The words WDBTAP Kids Showcase Movie Premiere appear in white. Image description. On a black background, a white light circles from left to right. The words, a WDBTAP movie production, swipe across the screen in white. Tommy has fun through the seasons. Image description. Tommy, a young man, is seen riding a white and brown horse with guides walking on either side of him. Image description. Tommy and his older brother are pictured tubing on a lake. Image description. Tommy is pictured riding a three-wheel bike on a gravel path. Image description. Tommy is seen getting off a ski lift and skiing down a hill with assistance from a guide. Gonna get a little video. Okay. Sid goes ziplining. Image description. Pictured in the woods is a young man and a young lady ziplining towards the camera. I didn't think that as an epic pose. Bella does gymnastics. Image description. Bella, a young lady, does a flip off a rocking recliner. Abby takes care of pets. Image description. Abby, a young lady, is sitting on a couch petting a black and white dog.
I'm babysitting this dog, so her name is Ellie.
Image description. Abby is outside throwing the ball to a black dog at night.
Hi everyone, this is a dog from our neighborhood, and she loves to play with balls. And his owner is Caitlin, a neighborhood, and she likes to chew on bones, and she wants to eat cats.
No. Here, you
And here is a ball she loves to play. Okay, look at him. Here.
Well, it didn't go.
Oh.
You got to pull it a little. Are you teasing Chopper? Here, just wait.
Okay. Did it record?
Recording the whole thing. It's still? No. Are you ready?
I'm so embarrassed because she's recording.
Keep going and sign.
Sorry guys, you're taking a long way with that ball. Sorry. Okay. Yeah. Bye guys. That's Chopper. I don't know what's the stand name for him. Bye. Oh
Say
my God.
bye, Chopper.
Image description. Abby is sitting outside on the sidewalk holding a leash for a cat.
My neighborhood always love to take care of her, and this is my pet. She loves to escape and she loves to go outside. She wants to go walk around and never come back to home. That's why we have a leash on her. She loves to go outside and she loves to be petted. I love cats and dogs very much and take care of them.
Hi, Kate.
Image description. Abby, a young lady, is bent over holding on to a large white dog. Nick dances and sings to the song Happier. Image description. Nick, a young boy, is in his living room dancing to the music from the TV that is in the background.
Hi guys, welcome to the series where we dance awesome songs. Dance and sing awesome songs. Okay, today we're gonna dance and sing Happier in one video. First part, dance happier. Part 2, sing happier. So you know what the song is. Sorry, I'm sorry. Sorry, but I am. Sorry, you didn't look at that. Sorry for this video. Lately. Wait, guys. Part two. Satan. Wait, no, we're not finished. Where is Satan light a little bit? Hold on. Why can't this start at almost finished? This video is typically over, so this is the Satan part. Your friends. Oh, bye. Oh, bye, guys.
Gavin forecasts the weather. Image description. Gavin, a young boy, is pictured at his school.
Hello, Robbers. My name is Gavin, and I am here to give you your weather forecast. I put myself in the newsroom by using a green screen. As someone someone taught me how I practice my lines and my jokes how it was. I used it with meteorologist Chris Nelson to get the feedback. He really liked my jokes. He told me that maybe he shouldn't do some jokes in his weather forecast. I told him that may make it more interesting to watch. I shared the weather forecast with my class and then wanted to learn how to use a green screen, so I taught them how and gave them advice with the jokes too. You always have to have a few jokes in your forecast. Time for a joke. How does the rain tie its shoes? With a rainbow! That's funny.
Tarina shows off her dance moves. Image description. Tarina and another young lady dance to different songs from the app TikTok.
One left tap, shake that left and tap it, girl. Bring it back and drop it, girl. I wanna see you pop it, girl. Don't stop, just drop it, girl. You got a booty on your back, go back. Patty cake with no hands. Got me in this club making wedding plans. If I take pictures while you do your dance, I can make you famous on Instagram. That boy sus. Get the fuck, that's a must. I don't trust. Okay. It's all.
Liam plays the drum. Image description. Liam, a young man, sits at the table practicing drumming with his dad. shows us Taekwondo and a ropes course he did. Image description. Logan, a young man, is in a Taekwondo studio with several other children practicing.
Good. All right, hands up, ready? And 1. Spit out.
Punch?
I think the best offense is good defense. You just swung once.
I think he just hit him. It was in the air. Whoa. Image description. Logan, a young man, is seen suspended in the air as he ziplines down what looks like a roller coaster track.
I don't know if he's happy or not, but he sure is screaming. Now this is the fast part here. Here he comes, coming into the landing.
Marion does Taekwondo. Image description. Marion, a young girl, is in a Taekwondo studio practicing with her instructors.
All right, I want to see you guys kick these bags. All right, I want to see you kick them maybe 20 times. Really hard, really loud. Yeah, ready, go. Come on, hard. Both legs, you guys, both legs. Yeah. You go, let's go. Standing there. say it with me. Hip, hip, circle, shoulder. Undo your shin. What do you say? You back, leave me alone. Good job, man.
Image description. The words cast: Tommy, skier, horseback rider; Sid, zipliner; Bella, gymnast; Abby, pet whisperer; Nick, dancer and singer; Gavin, weatherman; Tarina, dancer; Liam, drummer; Logan, taekwondo and ropes course; Marion, taekwondo master, are printed in white and scroll upwards on the black background.
All right. Wow, that was a great movie. You guys all have some amazing talents and interests, and I just want to say thank you so much for sharing those with us. Now we're going to kind of open it up and have some time for questions and answers for the movie star and their and their family. The movie star is welcome to answer for themselves. If the movie star is unable to at this time or is feeling a little shy, the family is welcome to also share that answer. So what I'm going to ask you to do right now is in the chat feature, which you should be able to see at the bottom of your screen, if you were a movie star in this movie, can you just let us know that you're here so that I make sure to invite you on screen? So I'll give you a minute to do that quick. I see that Liam is here and Nick is here. Tarina is here. Sid is here. Let's see. Marion is here. And it looks like we might have Gavin in the audience. So what I'm going to do is I will invite your family onto the screen, and you'll have about a minute or two to answer questions. And then I will take you off the screen and invite someone else onto the screen. During this question and answer time, if you need the captioning on, we do have just like live captioning happening. So if you go to the bottom of your screen, you should see 3 dots and it says more. And if you click on that, you can click on live transcript and select the option that you would like to use. All right. And again, we welcome you to share any questions that you have for the person who is brought onto the screen. And we will ask those questions, as many as we can, and then give that movie star a chance to answer them. All right. So we are going to start with Tarina. There we go. Hi, Tarina. Can you turn on your microphone so we can hear you guys? Awesome. All right. Does anyone have any questions for Tarina? I see one. One of the questions is, how did you learn your choreography? How did you learn those fancy dance moves?
We've been practicing our TikTok.
Very cool. Another question that came in is, who were you dancing with?
My cousin Melanie.
Very nice. And it looks like another question is, what's your favorite song?
Call Me Back.
Very nice. And then do you do TikTok videos every day?
Yes.
And there is a comment also that Nick had kind of shared that, wow, you are so good. So thank you so much for sharing your talent with us, Tarina.
You're welcome.
Let's go on to the next one. All right. All right. We're going to go on. The next one is going to be Gavin. All right, so as we're waiting for Gavin to get on the screen, if you guys have questions for Gavin, feel free to type them in that chat. I think we're just trying to figure out how to get the mic on and the sound on. All right, you're still, it shows that you're muted right now.
Okay, I think we got it.
Okay, what's the question?
The first question is, why do you like the weather?
This is a tough one. Okay, I actually want to be a weatherman when I grow up, but I don't know for sure because I might not know what's gonna happen if I be a weatherman.
Okay. Another question that came in, jokes.
Oh, how do I come up with my jokes? I get them from Mr. Stigler.
You get them from Mr. Stigler?
Yeah, and then I'm like, maybe I want to tell some jokes to my family that Mr. Stigler says.
Very cool.
Oh, and the book.
And who?
And the joke book.
And the joke book? Awesome. That's always a good place to find jokes.
And the computer.
No, calendar.
Calendar, I mean.
The daily calendar. We have a different
joke. And the iPad. Well, I searched some jokes up. And I'm like, maybe I can do that joke. And then maybe I can do that joke.
Well, we have a couple of people wondering for your last question. Do you have a joke you can share with us today?
Oh. Oh, did you know Yoda has a last name?
No. What's his last name?
Yodeloo.
Wow, you even know how to yodel.
Yodeloo. I know how yodel.
Well,
right here, right here. Shy.
All right, we're going to go on to the next person. And that next person is Nick. So Nick's coming on. Remember, you can type your questions into that chat. And remember, Nick had all those fancy dance moves to share with us.
Hi guys. Okay. Who are your awesome comments to the dancer star? Okay, start with Nick. Liam, love your song. Nick, what is your favorite? Okay. You help me. I can't think of all of them yet.
Okay. So Nick, Liam said he loved your song.
Thank you, Liam.
Somebody was asking too, what is your favorite song to dance to?
I would say my favorite song is I Want to Say Hello by Harper, but my favorite song to dance and sing to is Creeper on Man BFB First.
cool. So you have some different songs that you like to dance to versus dance and sing. Awesome.
Yeah.
And somebody had shared that just Nick, you make me laugh, and I loved that you were sharing your moves with us.
Well, that's really sweet of you. And I think your dances are awesome too. And wait, what was the last part you said?
Thank you for sharing your dance with us.
Oh, after all, I just wanted to share my YouTube channel and it loves me because I just want to be famous. I mean, I just want to have a lot of fans and show them how much I care for the world.
That's awesome, Nick, and you definitely are famous tonight.
Well, yeah.
Sid is wondering, do you have any other songs that you dance to?
Well, I dance a happier free for all man. I tried to sing to Hello, but I couldn't, and I made it in a special awards give it out video. Well, not actually give it out, surprise video. And then I did sing to I Blue, and that's probably all the songs I didn't dance to yet. But don't worry, there's a lot of more songs I can do.
Well, I'm glad, and we can't wait. We're hoping to maybe do another video in the future, and we'd love to have you back showing us something new.
Oh, you can, Miss Ensler, and you will.
All right. Well, Nick, thank you very much. And we're going to move on to the next person. So thank you for sharing your talent with us.
You're welcome, Miss Ensler.
Miss Gettleman.
Gentlemen, I get fun too the whole day.
All right. Our next movie star is going to be Liam. So as Liam comes on, he had shared the talent of drumming with us. So if you have some questions for Liam and his family. Liam, I know one question that came in was just, do you play different types of percussion instruments?
Say it a little louder. Can you see? Here. You can read it.
He said you just said it. Yeah, he'll say it.
Thank you.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. What do you play?
Yes. So Liam plays all sorts of percussion instruments in band at school. A lot of them I don't know the names of because they're things I've never seen before, but all sorts of interesting things. In the Christmas program 2 years ago, he played the triangle and had a solo. Didn't you?
Very cool. Sid is wondering, Liam, do you have other drums that you play?
That's his practice drum that you saw. And at home, that's what he plays. But at school, he plays the bass drum and the snare drum, and even bongos he's played.
Very neat. Do you ever play the bells? That's another question that we had come in.
Do you play the bells? Yes.
Yeah. And Nick is wondering, do you sing?
He does, but not on command necessarily, right? He loves listening to Kids Bop in the car, and we'll have to tape some that he sings along with the music and the words. He does a very good job, but there's no way we'd give him to be able to do it on command, right? Has to be a song he likes.
Gotcha. And then Liam, there was a comment just that you have really good rhythm. So thank you for sharing your drumming with us tonight.
You're welcome. You say you're welcome? Yeah, welcome. All right.
Well, thank you, Liam.
Say bye.
Bye. right. Next up, we will have Marion. And Marion was one of the last ones to go, and she was showing us some Taekwondo. Hi, Marion. How are you?
All right. Yeah. Do you see me do my Taekwondo?
Yes.
Yeah.
Liam was sharing with us that you have some very good moves. And one of the questions that came in is, how long have you been practicing Taekwondo?
One year. Yes.
1 year. And another question that came in is, when you broke the board, did that hurt your hand?
It didn't hurt. I'm strong.
That's good. I'm glad that it didn't hurt you. What is your favorite thing about Taekwondo?
Oh, my favorite? Oh, I have to think about this one. Well, I like it a lot. I like kicking. That, yeah, the wood part, I really like that because I'm strong. I can do it. I like that part. That's my favorite.
Gavin is wondering, where do you learn Taekwondo? He used to go to a place called J.K. Lee, and he's wondering, did you go to J.K. Lee or somewhere else?
It was in Michigan. It's a different place it's in Michigan. Yeah. That's where I learned it.
All right, and I think I see 2 more questions for you. What color belt do you have?
Color belt? Wait a minute. Oh, yellow. I have a yellow belt.
A yellow belt. Awesome. And then Nick was wondering, do you have any other talents that you like to do also?
Oh, yes. Yes, I do. Well, things that I like to do a lot of other things. Yeah. Oh, yeah, because I live in Michigan. Yeah, I have a lot. Yeah, I like to do things myself, and I like to run. Oh, yes, and I really like to do gymnastics.
Yeah, just like Bella. Very cool.
Oh yeah, and baseball too. Yes, I'm strong. I can do that. And holding the bat and swinging it, I like to do that. And running, you got to run really fast in baseball. Yes, that's something that I do. Hold on here.
Well,
what else? Oh, yes, football. I do that. Yeah, and you got to block people, and you got to run. Yep, then play defense.
Awesome. So Marion, if we do another video.
Oh yeah, and swimming too.
You'll have to show us another one of your talents. We would love to see it. All right. I think we are going to go on to the next person now, but thank you, Marion, for joining us.
Thank you so much. Bye.
All right. Next up, we have Sid. Although Sid might have just gotten kicked off.
you, Todd.
Oh, there we go. Wonderful.
Hello.
Hi, Sid. How are you?
Hi.
All right. Liam is wondering, was it scary to do that zip line?
I was scared at first, but then it was fun.
That it looked like a lot of fun. Another question came in. Have you gone ziplining again after that?
No.
No. Would
I
you?
wish I can.
Wish you could. What did it feel like when you were ziplining?
Yeah, well, for one thing, it was fast and it was going at you, you know, and it was fun.
It looked like a lot of fun. So was that the only zip line that you did, or was it a whole course where you got to do a couple different times?
It was a whole course in the forest.
Okay.
And I also did it with my dad.
With your dad too. Very cool. And then somebody asked, what was the best part about zip lining?
Well, I gotta say, there was this super long one and one super fast.
Okay. And then the
I think
last,
that was my favorite.
that was your favorite. I would imagine that would be a lot of fun. The last question is, do you play any other sports?
Nope.
Yes, Taekwondo.
Actually, yes, Taekwondo.
Ooh, we have a lot of you who do Taekwondo. What color belt do you have?
I am high green.
High green. Okay. And one last question came in. Since you liked the zip lining, do you also like to do roller coasters? It sounds like you like to do things that are fast.
Yeah, I like the Zip and Pippin, which is in where? Green Bay.
Okay.
And fun, and it is in Great America.
Okay. Very cool. Well, thank you, Sid, for joining us tonight. And thank you for sharing your talent.
Yep. Thank you for having me.
You're welcome.
Can you smile?
All right. Well, I think that is everybody who was able to join us tonight. So thank you again for joining us. And thank you to those of you who participated in the movie itself. Like I said, we would love to do this again. And so we will definitely be in touch and look forward to seeing what other talents you guys all have. Next week, we will be sending an email with two things in it. One will just be a survey about tonight, and then the other piece will just be a form that will give us permission to use the video and any pictures that you guys send us from tonight on our website, on our social media sites, and possibly even in our newsletter. So if you're able to just fill that out as soon as possible, and if you would rather us not use your pictures or your video, you can just let us know that too. So I just wanted to again say thank you and have a fabulous night. Goodbye, everyone.
Image description. Blue, white, and black circles move outwards to display the WDBTAP logo. In a blue circle, a small white hand is in front of a larger black hand. To the right of the image are the words WESP DHH, Wisconsin Deafblind Technical Assistance Project, WDBTAP. Underneath is the Ideas That Work logo written in red with a blue arrow circled around it. Words next to the logo read, "The contents of this presentation were developed under a grant from the U.S. Department of Education, H326T1 80044. However, those contents do not necessarily represent the policy of the U.S. Department of Education, and you should not assume endorsement by the federal government.